Hi guys, it's Andrew and I'm joined by
Troy!
the one and only. Troy and I went to the movies thanks to Roadshow Films and Warner Brothers Pictures, and we went and saw
Pan.
I'm going to tell you a story about a boy who would never grow up. About the pirate who wished to catch him. About the island where fairies roamed. But this isn't the story you've heard before. Because sometimes, friends begin as enemies, and enemies begin as friends. Sometimes, to truly understand how things end, we must first know how they begin.
Welcome to Neverland!
Are you brave, Peter?
I try to be.
We have an ancient prophecy from when the fairy kingdoms reigned on this island. The prophecy tells of a boy who would lead an uprising against me. A boy who could fly.
So pirates are afraid of Mermaid Lagoon?
Because of crocodiles. Afraid?
Holy pudding!
It was written, when you return, we'd unite our people against the pirates.
Mind if I cut in?
What if I failed to fulfill the prophecy? And what if you failed to try?
If you don't believe Peter, then neither will they.
You can't stay a kid forever, even in Neverland. Wakey, wakey!
Now kneel.
I will never bow to you. Do you know how to work a ship?
How hard can it be?
So, for the verdict, I thought it was a really good film.
Oh, look, I agree. Totally agree. A beautiful story of self-discovery from the young Peter Pan.
Yeah, and the graphics are amazing.
Phenomenal.
The acting is really good. The main character, Peter Pan,
Yeah.
the actor is really, really good for a kid.
Yeah, well, he was a phenomenal actor.
But I think with this movie, if you haven't read the books before, or you haven't seen the films, or you don't really know much about Peter Pan, some of the things in there you won't actually get. Some of the characters in there you won't get.
Yeah.
Even though the movie is set before everything we've seen and read. That's
right. But there's definitely some. I love the movie. Don't get me wrong. I love the movie, but it wouldn't be a good review without a few. There's some weird things that actually happen in there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to give too much away, but there was a musical number at the at about 10, 15 minutes into
I think so, yeah,
the movie
about
when
that.
they first get to Neverland, and they meet Captain Blackbeard.
Yep. Played by Hugh Jackman.
That's right, Australian Hugh Jackman, and they did a musical number and like all these pirates and these workers were singing Nirvana's "Smells Like Teen Spirit." Didn't quite get it. It made absolutely no sense to the plot.
No.
Had nothing.
It didn't really add anything to it.
Well, it didn't. They could have just taken it out.
Yes, they could have.
And possibly should.
What did you think of the sort of other references that were in there?
Look, there was a lot of reference to in the Peter Pan movie, the Disney movie. There's a reference to pixie dust. They did reference it in this movie,
Yes.
but it was a pixie crystal, which I assume then they crushed to
dust.
make the dust.
Yeah.
However, had a lot of resemblance to crystal meth. Which I found a little bit disturbing because there is a part in the movie where Blackbeard puts on a mask and breathes in this stuff to reduce his age.
Yeah.
A little bit of drug reference that I don't think the kids should be.
I don't think they would get it.
Well, hopefully they don't.
But there's just adult sort of references that kids watching the movie. I mean, it's a kids movie.
It definitely is a
It's
kids movie.
definitely a kids movie.
Yeah.
But there are certain aspects of it that are a bit adult.
The plot line was very simple. Few
Yes.
little holes that I found and noticed in it that didn't quite make sense. I think it's led it open for a sequel.
I think by the looks of it, it
which is
has,
great.
yeah.
But one of my big things, like, I don't quite get a few of the costume choices.
Yeah.
A young Captain Hook
Yes.
was dressed like Indiana Jones.
He did look like Indiana Jones, and it sounded like Jack Nicholson.
Yes.
And when he was the Joker in Batman, it was very... the mannerisms, the way that he spoke, everything, it just sounded very much like him.
Yeah, and there was a few other sort of Tim Burton Batman sort of references where a lot of the pirates were dressed with clown makeup and crown frills. Not quite sure. I guess it's maybe looking... Because Neverland is possibly a land of imagination, so it's possibly coming from Pan's imagination that he's seeing these, so clown figures and pirate figures, things that might be scary to him.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can possibly think of. Not quite sure the Indiana Jones reference with Captain Hook, because I guess he does turn into the captain. However, and it wasn't... The timepiece was World War II.
Yes.
Which is when Peter Pan left England. I don't want to give too much away the story, but that's... I think we all know that story anyway. But so where the American outback... sort of get up with the Akubra sort of style hat comes from.
Tell you what was really nice in there though, that the leader of the tribe, the native tribe, was actually an Aboriginal.
Yeah, well they set that up at the beginning, saying that people from Neverland were from
all over the world.
All over the world. But originally in the books they were African American or redskin. But they didn't really use any Native American actors in it. They used a bevy. Well, there's an Asian man as part of this tribe, which I won't go into too much more because that'll give away a lot of the plot lines. It was very cool.
It was a really cool movie, and if you're finding nothing to do with these holidays or want to take the kids to see something because you've got grandkids or whatever, doesn't matter. Go and check it out. It's amazing. It is in 3D, and it's coming out really soon. So we're going to give it 4
stars, yeah.
For Choc Tops.
Don't
give stars here, we give Choc Tops.
4 Choc Tops. I would have given it 5, apart from the musical number. That made no sense whatsoever.
But go check out the movie yourself so you can do your own review. And let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you'd like to hear more from the Andrew and Troy Show, tune in weekdays from 7 a.m. here on OX Gold through gayradio.com.au or through the Gay Radio app. Also, subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, and check out our website, theatshow.com. Until next time, bye!